we have all parts of her. I think it's a female, this one. So this is chicken wire.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the creatures that, the sentries for the lake, the guardians, the watchers, the whatever, Ishmael's people who are having reveries at the edge of the water. And so this is the chicken wire part of it. That's the armature. Then it gets plaster bandage. And once everything is in order, once we know what's on it, it'll get a coat of something called Forton system that is a very fine hydroplaster and a polymer resin hardener, something called an accelerator. And all has to be carefully measured on a gram scale. And that gets on, you can just sort of slather it on top. And it's waterproof, it's very strong. You can add fiberglass to it. And you get a shell, you can cast it. So if we used fiberglass here, we'd have a whole shell. I could even remove the armature if one wanted to, and rather than have it buried under here. But I think I'll bury it. This will be a sort of dress form with a horse's head, big ears, and perhaps a bird on his head, and wings. And that's this one. Perhaps arms, with the suggestion of arms.
How do you decide what you're going to add to it?
I work very intuitively. I don't plan very well, but I have an idea of the structure, the materials. And then what I did with these guys, I just lay this chicken wire on top of the metal armature and got a form of what I wanted. So one of them is sort of bent over, and another one is kind of looking up. This one looks like it's looking up a little bit. And then I usually cut off the heads and put a different kind of a head on, or small faces. We'll see. This part I have no idea. I'll be building modeling faces of one thing or another, and then just putting them around and seeing what I want to put where. And one thing leads to another. And then when you're done, hopefully the little guy who tells you that you're done now, stop, shows up at the right time. And I get very fond of them, and I'm looking forward to them watching themselves in this video in children forms. So you'll have a feeling of what their life is like. You'll see them in process, and you'll see them finished. And hopefully it will all come together in October. And it will, definitely. A lot of great people on this one.